Hi, I'm Janis from JBMTHINKS Sports Parenting, coach's wife for 29 years and sports mom for 21. I want to talk to you today about how you can deal with the unfairness of youth sports. When I say unfairness, sometimes things that we perceive as unfair are really just that we don't understand the whole situation. And sometimes they are unfair. So when I say unfairness, I mean more it's what you see as being unfair. So how do you deal with the things that you see as a parent and as your child sees as being unfair? Well, I have 3 tips for you. First of all, I would say please remember that coaches are human. Coaches make mistakes. Coaches rethink things after the game. Oh, I should have put this person in. Oh, I should have done that. I lived with a coach for many years, so I know how he would often rethink decisions he made in the game and sometimes beat himself up over it. So remember, coaches are human. Officials are human. They're going to make mistakes. And just please give them a little grace because they're human beings. They're not going to do everything perfectly or the way that you think that they should be done. The second tip in dealing with what you perceive as the unfairness of youth sports is to forget what you can't control and focus on what you can control. You cannot control the outcome of the game. You cannot control the way the coach plays the kids, how much playing time your child has. You cannot control the way the officials call the game. There's a lot that you can't control, and that's frustrating for us parents because we want to be in control. So you need to learn to focus instead on what you can control. Focus on your own attitude. Help your child focus on the things they can control. Their effort, their attitude, their hard work after the games and in practice, and their hard work in the game. Your child can control those things. And you can control the way you behave at games and the way you talk to the coach and the way you deal with parents. You can control the negativity that comes out of your mouth. So these are the things that you can control, and those are the things that you need to be focused on rather than the things that you can't control. So that's the second tip. The third tip then is to play for the love of the game. Encourage your child to play for the love of sports, for the love of the game. When my son played basketball in high school, he had a coach that he felt he could not please. No matter what he did, he felt like he couldn't please him. And the coach made decisions that to us as parents looked rather weird and maybe unfair to us. We perceived them as unfair, and so it was frustrating. And so we just encouraged him to play for the love of the game, not to play for his coach, but to play because he loved the game, to work hard, to improve because he loves the game. So I just want to encourage you today, if your child is in a situation that you perceive as unfair, even though it may not be or it may be, but whatever the case, you feel it's unfair, these are the 3 ways that you can deal with the unfairness. Remember that your coaches are human. Forget what you can't control and focus on what you can control. And please encourage your child to play for the love of the game. If you can work on these 3 things, I think that it will go a long ways to making your youth sports experience much more positive and much more enjoyable. Have a great week, and please remember to be part of the Positive Sports Parenting Tribe.